And hello, everybody. We are back with another round in the Backyard Skateboarding 80% tournament. We have a loser's bracket matchup between the number 6 seed Alextreme and the number 4 seed PeterAfro. Both of these players are GOTY specialists, or at least they were in the past. But PeterAfro, the higher seed, has elected to start with the original version, so it'll be interesting to see our two runners compete in this. And joining me in commentary is the wonderful 5 Mad Movie Makers. Say hi to the lovely people.
Hello, everyone. This is Robert from 5 Man Movie Makers.
Hell yeah. So, hoping for a good race today. Looking forward to get one. We haven't had one in a little while, so it's nice to get back on the wagon with the tournament, and looking forward to this one. So, runners, if you are ready, just go and customize skater and back out again. Alrighty, both the runners are ready. So, runners, start in 3, 2, 1, go. And both our runners are off. Once again, this is the original version. And in the tournament, we do have to sit and watch the text cutscenes like we normally do. Ooh, we have a bit of an issue for... oh, was that skippable cutscenes? We'll undeafen and ask Peter to restart. Yeah, no worries. Sorry, if I could get you to restart, Peter. Alex had some technical issues. We'll have to start over. Sorry about that. Let us know when you're ready then, Alex. Oh, that was creepy. The black void for a little bit there. All
right. A little uncanny,
yeah.
That's for sure. But was the issue that one of the save files that was equipped did have cutscenes and the other one didn't?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was actually a hack file or if there was just the controls were wrong, or what are the numbers next to the name? Is that the number of people unfollow them or ouch. it's
my bad.
I like it. My bad. Oops. Yeah, it's okay, Alex. We caught it early. Whatever it was, with better than finding out in like Castle or something.
That would have been confusing.
And now we're getting the wonderful bright purple skin from Peter, which is lovely. So
I don't know if that helps you focus on where your skater is, or if it just blinds everything else in the level.
It's it's definitely a rare choice, that's for sure. Alrighty. So both our runners ready. Oh, one more thing. Alex gotta mess with the controls. SDF, good choice, good choice. Turning off menu effects, also good choice. Alrighty. Both our runners are ready. Customize skater and back out to just indicate you're ready. Alrighty, and they are. So runners, start in 3, 2, 1, go. And our runners off for reals this time. Looks like Peter accidentally only getting 4 taps of volley instead of 5 there, but is this the finals, semifinals, quarterfinals? This is the first round of the losers bracket, so I think it's the losers semifinals, semifinals or quarterfinals. I'll have to pull up the bracket to look, but here I'll put a link to the bracket in the Twitch chat there.
Oh, I think both players failed the stoplight challenge on the first try.
Didn't they? Oh, I've been looking at Discord for a bit.
That is a narrow window. You want to try and slow down before the light turns red, but as long as you've started slowing down, then you should be okay. But if not,
yeah, it always hurts to miss that challenge too, because like when it's in just a normal run, you like immediately reset. But since it's a race, you got to keep it.
Yeah. That's what makes it interesting about a race. Any of the mistakes or unpredicted aspects of the game have to stay, and the runner's got to keep going.
Right, for sure. Yeah, it's yeah, you'll see recoveries from mistakes that normally they just exit out and try again. You know,
especially this early on in the game.
All right, and Alex with a small lead going into Sally mission. Obviously, still tons of game left, but it's PeterAfro is the second place Game of the Year runner, so we're expecting him to have an advantage going into Game of the Year. So if Alex wins OG here, it'll be very interesting going into Game 2 and 3, hopefully. Ooh, Alex with accidentally going a little bit too far in the spatulas here. That'll give Peter a slight lead now.
It's still extremely close between the two players now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's still 95% of the difficult things in the run are still left. The only challenge so far that's a common reset point has been spatulas. So.
Mm. I have the audio from both streams on, and so I'm actually hearing some slightly different intros for each level. It's like an echo of the voice, but it's kind of entertaining.
Yeah. That just reminded me I didn't have sound on, so I turned Alex stream sound on for the stream here. But we were just sitting here in silence earlier. I didn't pick up on it, but
It's all
alrighty.
right. We'll just fill the air with more commentary.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this is the first stunts challenge, I think, or the
Yeah.
tricks.
Ooh, Alex struggling a little bit. That's gonna give Peter a bit of a lead here. Hopefully Alex. Ooh, having trouble getting the yo-yo grab. There we go. All right. That is a bit of lead for PeterAfro here. PeterAfro going for Fairy Kid first, which implies that he's gonna go for a gate skip, but we'll see.
I can't tell you how long it took me playing this game to figure out that you need to have the juice meter fully charged in order to do signature tricks.
It's yeah. Well, the problem with that is like 95% of the time you do because it fills up from like 3 tricks. But when it isn't and you're like confused why it isn't working, it's the worst thing because it's like you're inputting it right and nothing is happening.
Right, your character just face plants
Yeah,
on the ground, and it's very sad. Because there's not like a sound effect to cue you in that the juice meter is empty, because you're really not looking at the juice meter any other time playing the
right.
game.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alex stream accidentally resetting. Was trying to hit backspace after collecting the last bird, but did it a little bit too early. Has to do the mission again. That's really unfortunate. Is backyard skateboarding the only backyard game worth playing? It's definitely the best one to speedrun, I would say, because it's kind of the only one that's got like an actual 90% run. The rest of them are like win a game. But if you're into like cute sports games, a lot of the backyard games, especially the early ones, like the original backyard baseball, backyard soccer, backyard football, are still a lot of fun. All right. Both are runners opting not to do gate skip here. Alexstream actually Alexstream may have a problem here because he did not go to Tony, so he'll have to go to Tony after this mission because if he tries to talk to Sally, if he goes straight to Ashley, or I think it's Sydney, but if he goes straight to the twin and tries to talk to Sally, he's going to get told he needs one more rookie challenge, which is going to be a problem. So hopefully he picks up on that,
Oh,
but
Peter just fell on
yeah.
the key challenge.
That's unfortunate. He's still in the lead for sure. Just because hopefully Alex realizes that they can't talk to Sydney yet. But oh, that's unfortunate. Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm stumped. Yeah, he can talk to Sydney. I forgot he did the fairy challenge. Yeah. um. So Alex actually ahead again, even though he had to redo the fairy challenge. I'm not sure what. Oh, I see. Peter did Tony. So is Alex opting to do Fairy and Kooky Kraken instead of Tony, I think. That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Do your choices of which level or which challenges to do in this level depend on the length of the cutscene normally?
Yeah, so like the main reason that gate skip is a thing is because the gate opening challenge has like the longest intro in the game until you get to castle. Like it's really long comparatively. Um
Right.
Ooh, Alex stream having a little issue. Okay, seems it's fine. Um Boardwalk's interesting just because Tony, Fairy, and Kooky Kraken are all about the same length, and you only need 2 out of the 3, so you can kind of mix and match which ones you want. You need all 3 if you do gate skip, but you only need 2 out of 3 if you do the gate opening mission, and both the runners did do that mission. So
Okay. I just noticed that Alex went through the weather balloon or the hot air balloon that
oh
the
yeah.
narrators. I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah, that grinding on that wire there is the best chance to spot the commentary balloon in the entire game, and you see them pretty often actually on there. They just do like circles around Shark Belly Shores there, so you run into them.
Okay. In some of the other levels, it seemed like they go pretty far around it.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they leave Shark Belly. They like go like circle around like the beach and then back over to Shark Belly. Is I think their route and boardwalk. I don't think they go over the actual boardwalk part at all.
Okay. Peter Afro is on to the boss challenge of the boardwalk.
Yeah, pretty significant lead for PeterAfro here. Obviously there's a lot of tricky things in Castle, which will give Alex an opportunity to come back if Peter struggles, but he'll need to be good too. Um, Looking like maybe 25, 30 seconds of difference. Maybe a little more. Hard to get each. I do have a timer going, but I didn't see what time Peter started talking to Pete, so.
Yeah, I think about 25 or 30 seconds difference makes sense. This is funny. I mean, the gate challenges don't really show you how long you've been doing them for, although most of the other challenges do show you because there's some sort of a time limit.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the time limit in this in the Pete challenge is just when Pete finishes the race, so there's no timer, yeah.
Right.
Although Pete's slow as hell, so if you lose to Pete, you kind of deserve it. But
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone lose to Pete on any
yeah,
playthrough. You have to try really hard.
yeah. I want to see Peter do a quick flip. He's about to do one. There you go. There's a kick flip. You just got it. Got asked for it in time. Um, yeah. Okay. So Peter on to probably the scariest. Ooh, very fancy with the fixed cam there from Alex Stream. Show off for the viewers, man. I love to see it. Do the orbit camera next, the rotating one.
Yeah, we could do orbit percent. Could build the
Yeah.
whole run with just the orbit cam.
Hell yeah. I love the orbit cam. There's no reason why it should exist, but I'm so glad it does.
Oh,
Ooh,
missing a
little bit
ledge.
of trouble there for Peter, yeah.
Afro.
Ooh, did. Oh, yeah, Alex Scream is going to have to grind again. No, you have to wait for the. I'm not sure Alex knows you have to wait for the combo to finish. I don't think he does, because, yeah, actually doing it the intended way, which is unfortunate.
Can the runners hear what we're saying?
No, they're deafened.
Okay.
Or at least they should be.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
muted on deaf and die.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, they could be watching the stream, but that's on delay, so I don't think it's that helpful.
Right. Yeah, it might be a while after whatever tip you've given.
Yeah. All right, so Peter on to King Ollie, just choosing to do the more simple, just down the river, right? Don't blame him. A little bit of trouble here, but all right. Getting a weird looking lip trick there, but it worked out.
It was like inside the ground for a
Yeah.
second.
All right, big combo chain. Just like a few big. That should be enough. He just lands it. That should finish the challenge. There we go. All right.
Yeah, I saw it looked like he had a couple crash cancels where he could have fallen and the rest of the tricks were redded out, but since he caught it with like a manual or whatever, a stall, it was able to continue the combo.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. In OG, if you cancel with a manual, the game acts like you dropped it, but it still gives you the points if you finish it. It's kind of weird.
It's kind of fun though, because you could just fall from an impossibly high height into the ground sideways. But as long as you manual, you're good. You're
yeah. Yeah.
chilling.
This is okay. This is a novel King Ollie approach, just staying up in the castle.
Using the mouse as well.
Oh, trying to do perk strat? That's not really a thing in OG because the grindy doesn't work the same way. But
Does that just involve clicking a lot?
yeah, perk strat is just start grinding and spam the mouse because the window to regrind in Goaty is really short, so you can just spam grind. But it's a lot longer in this game, so that doesn't work in this game, unfortunately.
Okay, got it.
That's also the same reason like the slope boosting in Goaty doesn't work in OG. All right, Peter taking the taking the scenic route up to Castle Roof.
Right. Usually it's faster to go on the telephone wire up there.
Right. Yeah, it is, but that it can be a little bit tricky to land on it going the right way because if you just go straight up the ramp onto it, you usually end up going the wrong way, which is annoying. So
Right. Yeah. I don't think back when I was doing runs, I incorporated that yet. I think that was some newer tech.
Yeah. Well, that's it's not a huge time save. Just skating up there normally is only maybe 5 or 6 seconds slower. It's not the end of the world.
Right. We're not yet down to frames in backyard
Yeah, not
skateboarding.
quite yet. We're getting there. We're trying, but
Working on it.
I mean, sub 17 OG is pretty hard to do. That's I mean, both 80% now are pretty optimized. They're definitely still beatable, but they're not. They do take a pretty significant grind. I'm not sure what Alex tried to do there. Um,
A
I'll
grind in backyard skateboarding. That's a good pun.
unintentional, but I'll take the credit for it nevertheless. I like it.
Just skating on through those jokes casually.
Hell yeah. Alrighty, and PeterAfro moving on to the dreaded Joustasaurus challenge. Actually, not too bad in OG usually. It's more of a pain in goatee, but
The Joustasaurus challenge crashing or just the hitboxes?
just because you don't have midair ollies in goatee, and the custom kid's ollie is really weak, so you just have to nail it first try basically. Whereas in OG, you can just spam the space bar if you miss it and hope something cool happens.
Ah, just keep on flying.
Yeah, but hopefully both our runners are in compatibility mode or nobody crashes. Because I do believe last time PeterAfro crashed like 3 times here. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Uh, yeah, that is a bummer.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Yeah, the ollie hitbox is so weird in this version of the game, but it's kind of fun. I mean, that was one of our favorite things was just seeing how far into the air we could fly, but it also helps
Right,
you pick
yeah.
up the items relatively fast, even if you're not right next to him. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Or did he get that gem? Did Peter get that gem?
No, that was Alex hitting one of the triggers in the manual challenge, but yeah, there's wormholing where like it's so weird. You teleport like backwards for a frame and then back. Like that's how if you see people like grab 3 spatulas just by ollieing straight up, that's a wormhole. It's like not very well understood and hard to do on command, but it's cool when it does happen.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Like that's definitely the part of the game where it's like if you got like theoretically perfect wormholes, you could probably like shave like 25 seconds off the run. But we don't know how to do that. So
Yeah, it's very handy for the spatula challenge and for the Joustasaurus.
Spatula
What other?
Justisaurus. The flags challenge, Tony. Neither of the runners
Oh,
went
right,
for it,
right,
but if you do that like optimally, it's like 15 seconds faster. It's just really hard to do it optimally. So
right.
all right, Alex,
Alex
struggling a little bit.
trying to get
All right,
those gems.
there's
Yeah,
the first gem.
we've all been there before.
Oh yeah, we have. I never beat this game as a kid. The first time I saw Skate Station Alpha was like 15 years old. So, and I had this game when I was like 6 or whatever. So,
Yeah, I think we thought it was a very long game. Like we did get to the end of it, but I had 4 siblings, and we were all pushing it
yeah.
as hard as we could to try and get there.
I remember playing like a ton too, and like it was like such an adventure getting through it. And then you like come back and play it as an adult, and you're like, oh, that was it? Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I think when we first tried playing through it fast, we were getting times of about an hour.
Yeah.
But then now it's down to what's the world record now?
World record is like 1640.
Wow. Right, that's your time in original, but Perk has the record in Goaty, which is shorter, right? Because
Yeah.
there's less cutscenes.
Yeah, you don't have to Goaty, there's more gameplay in Goaty, like there's more missions, but you don't have to sit through the mission intros. So, and there's like 7 minutes worth of mission intros in OG, so
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
it is, yeah. Yeah, real time if you use hack save files, the run is like 9 minutes long now. 9:20, I think.
That's pretty nice. I mean, it enables you to run it a lot of times and try and get that time down. Although there's less time to think, when the cutscenes
Yeah.
are rolling out, what are we gonna do next?
Yeah, it's definitely the kind of thing where it's like preference what your personality wants. If you just want to keep moving, like me personally, like I would just overthink during the cutscenes. Like I'd be like on a good pace run and like sitting on the alien Easter eggs, intro, I'd be like, don't mess it up, don't mess it up, don't mess it up. And it's like not helpful, but
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation.
yeah.
Yeah, Alex going for the egg challenge here, and Peter is on the drum kit challenge.
Ooh, a little bit of trouble there, but and yeah, PeterAfro with a pretty significant lead. So barring any major difficulties on the trick list or Old School Andy, should be PeterAfro's race this first one, but we'll see. Old School Andy and OG actually can be tricky because it's very easy to like accidentally hit the underside of the UFO and that messes everything up. So
Right, it's not the most generous trying to get up on top of that thing and then hopping off of it.
yeah.
Do you like to grind on the top of the UFO first, or do you like to just ollie straight up into the hitbox and try and get the trick from there?
I try to always straight up. Some people grind. The thing about the grinding is that the hitbox for where it detects the yo-yo grab is only in front of the UFO. So if you grind and you don't do it really quickly, you have to ride all the way around until you're in front of the ramp again and then jump. Because if you grind a little bit and then like jump, like when you've grinded a little bit, you won't hit the hitbox because it's not over the UFO. It's like in front of the UFO.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that messed me up a lot too. Because I'd like land on it and grind to get my breath and ollie and it wouldn't work. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, no, you got to do it fast or not do it at all. Like,
Yeah,
you either got to do it right away or you got to ride it around once or it won't register.
hop off at the exact right time, or is it still within that? Does it touch the bar at all? I wonder.
Yeah, if you do it like relatively quickly, you'll still hit it. But it's fairly. It's a fairly tight window to where if you jump like off the side of it, you're not going to hit it.
Got it. And PeterAfro has completed
Oop.
his run.
Before after closes the stream, which messes up my capture a little bit. Let me try to.
It looks like he.
Yeah, sorry about that. Do want to capture Alex's run, but I also kind of don't want to mess with my layout here because I've yeah, I have to ask the runners to not
Peter's
kill their
back.
stream.
His stream is back.
Stream is back. Oh, hold on. Wait, this
Both
is.
streams are functional.
I'm not seeing Peter's stream. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, I see. Hold on.
Alex is going through the trick list challenge.
Wait, show. There we go. All
He
right.
is now talking to the final boss.
Sorry about accidentally cutting stream. Oh, no worries, no worries. Not a big deal. Just I was just trying to figure out because I've got it set to not show like people who I'm not watching currently, so I was just confused for a bit. But
I really like how the star for getting a challenge still flashes even when those stars disappear entirely when you're talking to the next
Yeah.
challenge host.
yeah, that's I believe they call that QA. All right, there we go, and there's Alex stream finishing up. About
Nice
20 minutes.
Final first try.
Yeah, that's a very, very solid time for OG. OG is a tricky game. Alrighty, let me unmute both our runners. Alrighty, runners. So game one goes to PeterAfro, but a very good race from both of you. If you both could get set up with the Game of the Year edition, and then we'll get started with game two. Thank you.
Alrighty, looks like their streams have gone down for the moment.
Yep, they're hopefully switching over to Goaty here.
Nice. That's right. With Discord, you could share a specific window. Is that correct?
Right, yeah. Yeah, Discord's convenient because hopefully if all goes well, I shouldn't have to adjust the layout at all for the Goaty windows, which is nice.
Nice. Yeah, I actually ordered my copy of Game of the Year on eBay, I think in the summer or maybe in like August, and it is still on its way. It's probably on a container ship somewhere.
That's coming by pony, yeah.
Somewhere out in LA. I don't know, but I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I might start asking for your money back if it's unless they like they're still giving you updates and it's still going somewhere. But that just sounds like it got lost or somewhere or never existed in the first place.
Yeah, I think I sent him a message, but I got an email from eBay that was like, "How are you liking this? Like, leave a review." And I'm like, "Well, I can't because it's not here yet." But
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a couple dollars, so it's not a huge investment.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's game of the year. Everyone wants a copy of game of the year.
Yeah, I've never played rooftops before.
Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
waiting, eager anticipation.
Oh, I just realized both the runners were actually set up, and I haven't been watching. Okay, sorry about that.
I just realized that as well.
Yeah, I have it set to show non-streaming or not show non-streaming people, but that also shows people who aren't. I'm not like watching their stream. All right. Regardless. Alrighty. So Alextreme is customizing their custom skater hair. You love to see it. The melon helmet, good choice. Do love me a melon helmet. And PeterAfro choosing to use Pete Wheeler for the neighborhood. It's a little bit slower than Custom Kit overall, but it does have the double spat potential, so that's always fun. Alrighty. Going with a subtle wheel color. I like it. Bluish gray. It's classy. It's nothing too gaudy. As it gets the helmet, we're going with the zombie helmet from PeterAfro here. Respect. Do you like that helmet?
I mean, I'm surprised that made the cut in a game rated E for everyone.
Yeah,
Got some
it is a
brains
little bit visceral there. Yeah.
sticking out of their head.
Alrighty. Looks like both of our runners are ready. Alex might be messing around with stuff. If you're ready, runners, just into customized skater and out. Alrighty, they both are. So runners, start. Oh, 1 second. All right, runners, if you could start in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off to the
they're
races.
off. Let's go. All right, and Alex Stream going for the old route. PeterAfro going for the new route, but missing the rocket boost first try, unfortunately. Hopefully he gets his second try here. And he does. I think it's still faster even missing the rocket boost. Ooh, that's bad RG though. Oh, just barely gets it though. Oh, it's
Both
just
players
barely
finishing
saved.
their
Yeah.
first challenge at the exact same time, even though they chose different routes.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the thing is though that Alex doesn't have the rocket boost, so he's gonna have to skate up the normal way. Yeah. I don't know if he realized that or not. Yeah. It's
How long does
unfortunate.
that rocket boost last for?
It lasts for a while, but it's he never picked it up in the first place. He just went straight to Marky, and you have to jump off the ramp to get the rocket boost.
Okay, right, got it.
Yeah. And
Is that the only spot that it's available in the level?
Yeah, there's one rocket boost per level, and that's where it is in the neighborhood.
Got it.
Yeah. We use rocket boost in every single level, except Castle, because the one in Castle is in the middle of nowhere.
Peter is struggling with the last spatula here.
Yep, there we go. Still with the accidentally going to the boardwalk there. That's unfortunate. That's a casualty of being used to how the menus in OG work. For sure.
Are the options in different places?
They're not in different places, but in OG you can dismiss the menu with escape and just bring it up later, but that doesn't work in GOTY. So GOTY you have to navigate to the continue on this level. And it's really easy to mess that up and accidentally click stay on this level or go to the next level. I mean,
got it.
Yeah, it's menuing is a bigger part of GOTY just because you have to navigate back out to the main menu between levels. So you can't just like keep the dialogue to go between levels like you can in OG. Ooh, swaggy bot cancel from Alex Stream there. You'll love to see it. It's you can't kickflip cancel in GOTY like you can in OG. So you gotta get creative and bonk into buildings instead.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much about these games.
Yeah. Now GOTY is GOTY is weird coming from OG. Like it's Still the same game fundamentally, but there's like a lot of little to medium things that are different that you don't expect to be different, and it messes with you.
Hmm. Those little ollie boosts too are so funny. Like just clicking to get up a hill faster cracks me up.
Yeah.
It's like they just get the jitters going uphill.
Yeah, just spam, just hold grind and spam spacebar going up a hill. It's a wonderful strategy. All right. Both our runners having a few mistakes in neighborhood there, but Peter is about a mission ahead, a long mission ahead, I would say. Um, as I said, PeterAfro is one of the top Goaty runners. So, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, alextreme unfortunately making a mistake on the on boosting to get the very last key there. You're gonna have to redo the mission. That's unfortunate. Ooh, having to restart again. I'm not sure if he missed the key there, or that's unfortunate for alextreme. But
Did he go over the
yeah,
final checkpoint?
I think he, I think what happened was he, when you're doing the slope boosting thing, if you miss a grind, you just go flying. And I think he accidentally didn't regrind after ollieing once, is what happened.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
got it. It's one airborne.
Yeah. And then I believe the second time he accidentally ollied too early off the first wire and missed the last key on that wire, which is also a pretty common mistake to make there.
Yeah, well, that's hard in the original game too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, PeterAfro on to PeterAfro has a pretty significant lead now. Um, we'll have to loop around for the rocket boost here. There we go. Alrighty, let's see how brave with the rocket boost PeterAfro will get here. That's the Pete challenge in Goaty is more interesting just because it's kind of a game of chicken of how many corners you want to try to cut with the rocket boost and if you mess it up or not.
I gotta say, it's very entertaining. Oh, yikes. Wow. Almost flying into the ocean.
Yeah, this is a very conservative rocket boost, but if you want to get brave, you can spend the whole time in the air and hope you don't mess it up. And it's fast as long as you don't mess it up, but it's easy to mess up.
Do you go faster every time you ollie midair with the rocket boost?
Yeah, so ollieing is faster than skating in this game. Like if you're just skating along flat land, it's faster to continuously ollie than just hold ollie. So rocket boost is faster because you get a ton of like ollie speed boosts all at once. So
Got it.
it is faster to spam spacebar with rocket boost. It's just that it also gives you height and it's hard to control. So and those the triggers for the triggers for the gates. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alex having some trouble with the rocket boost here. Yeah, that's rocket boost for you. Hopefully recoverable there. There he gets it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
but
send you off to the corners of the map pretty fast.
yeah. And the scary thing is that the triggers for these gates here are not nearly as tall as you think they might be. Like it's very easy to accidentally go over them. They only extend about as high as like the particle effects on them do, maybe a little bit higher. So if you're any higher than that, they won't count. And if you accidentally hit a gate that isn't the next one, it restarts the mission or it fails the mission.
Oh,
You have to
wow.
restart. Yeah.
No, brutal.
So if you miss a gate and don't realize it and hit the next gate. Oh yeah.
Peter flying off
Yeah.
the rooftop.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's survivable, but somehow he made it back up in one piece.
Yeah, that's the yin and yang of a rocket boost. It is very, very easy to go flying at many moments in this run. And we use the rocket boost in everywhere we can. So because
That's been fun to see that those strategies develop when people realize that you could use that to shortcut across the level and get from one place to another. And if you completed a challenge, you could still have it activated, which is cool.
Right, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the only sad part is that the one level where it'd be really useful to have the castle, it's on the side of the castle where like the Chalice's kid is, if you know where that is. The opposite side from King Ollie, and it's just like there's no reason to ever go over there in any percent, so it's like too far out of the way for us to get. But yeah, it's like we'd really love to have the rocket boost in castle, but it's on the opposite side of the castle that we never go to, so it's not worth skating over there in the first place. Unfortunately.
Got it. Well, maybe someday someone
Maybe
will
someday,
figure out
yeah.
some crazy new tech to get over there.
Someone will figure out how to make rooftop Giga Swag faster than just the normal route.
I think that's the funniest strategy name. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, Giga Swag. It'll work someday. I still believe in Giga Swag.
Has it been done in individual levels?
I haven't done an IL with it. I have like done a single segment of it, but it's like
Okay.
even if you do it really well, I think it's still slower than the normal route. But it's so much cooler. That's the problem.
Yeah, you gotta get points for coolness.
Yeah,
Coolness should be a times 8.
yeah. In cool percent, it's like unbeatable.
Alrighty, PeterAfro's heading on to the boss challenge here on the rooftops, which once again, rooftops is not available in the original game.
This is Game of the
It's
Year exclusive. Yeah.
so funny. Like some of the boss challenges are actually quite hard, and some of them are I don't know. I mean, I've heard that little jump over the light poles thing is deceptively simple. It's actually a little harder than it seems.
Yeah, mainly because you have to go like pretty high over them. Like if you jump over them but you don't get high enough, it doesn't count. So you can't just like skate over them low. Like you actually have to get some air. And the thing is, if you just skate off the ramp and go over it, which you also can do, it doesn't count. You have to actually ollie. Like it's kind of janky. It doesn't cooperate as well as it feels like it should. And also if you accidentally fall out, which is really easy to do if you accidentally land on one of the arms of it, you have to restart the whole mission. So
Yikes! Yeah, you can't really get back up there normally.
yeah, no, it just automatically fails the mission if you fall out of the dish.
Is there any sort of weird warp point like they have in the castle level where you can go between rocks and you'll end up, on top of one of the towers?
You know, I don't know of one. There might be, but because there's a weird third building on rooftops that like there's no reason to go to it at any percent. But you go there in like all mission or all challenges in 100% because there's a challenge over there. And then there might be something going on over there. I've barely explored over there, but
Hmm.
I don't know of one. They they added like so it's unmarked in OG. Like OG, there's literally nothing indicated that there's a warp there.
No, not at all.
Yeah. In Goaty, they added big signs with arrows pointing at it to like you can kind
Oh,
of see it
gee.
in Peter's screen there. They like tried to show it like there is a warp here, but I don't know of anything like that in rooftops.
It's not as much fun to discover. Like we were all
Yeah.
psyched when we were kids playing this game. We're like, oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Where if you accidentally land on one of the arms and fall out, you have to reset. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
that's
are
the.
surprisingly wide armed.
Yeah, no, it's really easy to accidentally undershoot it. And the thing is, you don't have mid-air ollies, so you get one shot at the jump. And if you undershoot it, you're powerless sitting there watching yourself about to fall out of the dish and restart the mission.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Can you press backspace and restart the challenge?
You can, yeah, but I mean, it saves a little bit of time over the inevitability, but you still have to restart the challenge. So,
Right, right.
and it's not too bad if it's like the first one or two ollies, but he was 3 out of 4 in there, and that hurts.
Right.
And
All
my
right,
favorite
here's
Goaty fun
the.
fact. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, here's the Joustasaurus challenge.
Oh yeah, pretty hard in Goaty because again, you don't have mid airs, so you're gonna have to go for it. The one thing nice about it is that the heads don't move around in Goaty like they do in OG.
Oh, so they just stay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts.
yeah. No, Goaty's hard in its own way, as you can probably see by
Yeah,
Peter's
it's
screen.
very
But
difficult.
yeah,
Oh, he's like so close to getting it, but then
yeah.
he collides with the
No,
dinosaur.
you need a perfect angle with Custom Kid because Custom Kid is barely enough height to get it.
Man.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, my favorite difference between OG and Goaty is that they inexplicably moved one of the benches in Marky's challenge to where if you do the OG strat where you grind and then try to hop over to the benches, in Goaty you'll accidentally hit a pole. So you can't grind on that. And it's like one of the most pointless changes where they just moved a bench for no reason. Like I don't know
That's
why
so
they did
weird.
that.
Like I
Yeah.
wonder, like, yeah, what developers like this has to be fixed.
Yeah, we're gonna move the bench.
Like I realize, like nowadays, this game would probably have been like Rooftops would have been a DLC, and they would have like patched a bunch of stuff. But I think that's one of the things that makes OG so special is there are a couple weird things, but you know, Goaty also has its own weird things. Like they took away some weird things and then added some new ones.
Oh yeah, Goaty is just as broken as OG. They like for everything they fixed from OG, they added like two more broken things. So it was, like it's the really cool thing about backyard skateboarding is that like both versions like have interesting things about their run and are like different enough from each other to kind of be like a different experience. Like they're both interesting in their own way, but they're like interesting in different ways. And that's a lot cooler than it just being like if Goaty was just OG with an additional level, it wouldn't be that interesting. But it's got its own things going on and that makes it interesting.
Right. Yeah. The two runs are actually quite different.
Yeah. And that's why also the like this tournament format where you have to, win a race in both versions is interesting because you have to be flexible with both versions. You have to play a game in OG and then like translate to GOTY mechanics which are different and it's like very easy to make routing mistakes and stuff that you forget to do or something. So
Yeah. It's like driving in Europe versus driving in America.
right, yeah, yeah. And it's like if you play both, you're like you get very confused, and it's like especially when you're coming off of like playing OG and you got to switch to GOTY, it's like you're still in like the OG mindset, and you go for like the OG route and GOTY and everything and mess it up.
Right.
But yeah, PeterAfro just finished. Time of I believe about 1340, which is a very very solid respectable time. So this will match. I realized I didn't update the score. PeterAfro will win this match. And face, I believe, the winner of the loser of me and Cyrade versus Monkey Omega is PeterAfro's next match. Alex is unfortunately eliminated, but two very enjoyable tournament match for him, and if we're lucky, maybe he'll join us for commentary on some of those matches as well.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, this tournament's been a lot of fun so far. Um, and since Peter's finished, I will unmute him or undeafen him, I should say, and let him join commentary here if he wants. And hello, Peter. We're just waiting for alextreme to finish up. So you won this match 2-0. Congratulations. Um, so you're welcome to unmute and join the commentary if you'd like. That's up to you. But yeah, we're just waiting for Alex to finish up here, and then we'll do a little brief post game, and that'll be it for the race.
Yeah, thanks for the congrats.
Yep. Was a lot of fun seeing another race. We haven't had one in a little bit, so it's good to get back into it.
Oh yeah. Who am I facing next?
You are facing the winner of Monkeys versus the loser of me and Cyrate. So you're waiting on the results of two matches, but me and Cyrate are scheduling. Hopefully, we'll play shortly, but we're working on it.
Yeah, it's been fun. I think this is the first match that I've commentated. I haven't participated myself, but it's been really fun to see the setup here and some head-to-head
Yeah.
unpredictability. Because normally, like when I watch runs, like back in the spring when I was verifying some runs, you kind
Yeah.
of see really polished runs. But in this case, it's kind of fun seeing like, oh, there's been some mistakes, and now the runners have to recover.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, even I, as you can tell, in my game year, I'm still prone to mistakes, even the category I'm good at.
Yeah. It's really hard. We were talking. It's really hard to go straight from OG right into GOTY. Like that's one of the hardest things about this tournament is translating between the two versions.
Yeah, they're so different.
Yeah. It's really like they're more different than it appears in gameplay. Honestly, like GOTY just like controls differently. Like it just like even like skating around just feels a little bit different in GOTY. It's kind of hard to describe, but
Yeah, gotta remember the balance, the strats.
yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they changed like the handling or
Yeah, I think they
what exactly
did.
they did.
I definitely think they did to some degree. Because like ollies are different, grinding is different. And like skating just feels like it's even hard to describe. It's hard to describe how it feels in GOTY, but he has rocket. Yeah, I could just do that. I was about to say. Um, you can also I don't know if I guess Alex doesn't know, but you can just reset the menu and back in to get the speed boost back there. There we go.
Hey, there it is.
So let me unmute Alex, and he can join the commentary team here, or undeafen, I should say. And hello, Alex. Yeah, you're welcome to unmute and join us. Unfortunately, PeterAfro did win the race 2-0, but it was a lot of fun from both of you. It was great to have another race in the tournament.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That was for everyone watching who doesn't know the backstory, I have been unrelentlessly busy. I'm still in school. I'm in my last semester, which is great, but I've been so busy with a whole bunch of other stuff, so I've had absolutely no room to practice.
Yeah.
But as you could tell by my flawless performances on both runs, obviously.
You
Oh,
were
man.
very solid in both, I would say. I mean, obviously there were some mistakes that looked like just kind of rust with the route, but like I would say all in all you played very well. Especially you got a sub 20 time in OG, which is a very strong time, especially considering that it's like not your primary version and you didn't get much time to practice. So
It definitely is reassuring, yes.
yeah, for sure. You played very well. You both did, and it was
Thank
a
you.
very, very enjoyable race, I would say.
Yeah, I did feel sorry for you, Alex, on that gate challenge. Almost getting to the very end and then having to reset was a bummer.
Oh yeah, that was rough. It's like, oh my god, that was hilarious too. Because like I missed the key twice, which is it's just like it was great. It happened it was funny. It happened the first time. I was like, oh dang, well, just gonna have to do it again. And then the same freaking mistake happened the second time. I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely not gonna forfeit. I'm just gonna, run this out like a true loser.
Yeah,
And,
we appreciate it. We love to see
Yeah.
runs finished out. It's always a little bit sad to see somebody forfeit. Definitely love to see completed runs.
I'm just glad I got the opportunity to, be a part of this tournament. Just to say that
Yeah.
I did,
Well, you have I'm just saying we have a recorded run of you playing OG, so I can time that for you and submit it to the boards if you'd like.
Do it. Please
Yeah.
do.
There you go. Yeah.
There you have another OG runner.
Yeah, there
Excellent.
you go.
Hooray. I swing from both sides. That's great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You get the Discord badge and everything.
Hell yeah. That's great.
Alrighty, well we're still unfortunately waiting. Oh yeah, that is right. We are gonna lose another yellow name in the Discord. That's sad. Yellow names are a rare breed now. But
I guess I'm the first person to also lose my blue tag as well because I'm out of the tournament.
we'll let you keep that until the end of the tournament, just so we
Yay.
can ping you for commentary and everything. But
Absolutely. I'd love to stay for commentary.
yeah,
if
hell
I have
yeah.
the
Oh
time.
no, for sure. Yeah, no, commentating these races have been a lot of fun, and I've been very glad that I've been able to be joined by somebody for all the races we've done so far. It's been a lot of fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's been great to join and commentate, and I'm bummed I missed out participating in this tournament myself. I'll have to get a copy of Game of the Year and see if I can jump in as well, because it's cool seeing two people go head to head live. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, this tournament has been a success so far. Hopefully, we can once this one is done, do it again sometime in the future, for sure.
That'd be sweet.
But yeah, any final thoughts from anybody? Any last words about their runs or what's next to the tournament? As I said, this was oh, sorry, go ahead.
That neighborhood gate in Goaty. Oh boy, that was so bad.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did.
I won't do what you did. I'll look back and I'll be like, I won't do that anymore.
It's a
Good game,
learning
of course.
moment, yeah. GG's to both of you. So as I said,
good game, Pete.
Alex
You an OG.
is,
You got this.
yeah. So Alex is
Much respect.
Alex is now officially an OG runner, so I'll submit that. Next up for PeterAfro, we'll face the winner of Monkey Omega versus the loser of me and Cyrade. So Cyrade versus me needs to happen soon. I've been in contact with Cyrade. We'll get that soon, hopefully.
Nice.
But yeah, thank you everybody. It was seriously a lot of fun. Thank you 5Mad for co-commentating with me, and thank you to Alex and Peter for running the race. It was again a lot of fun. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Rob,
Thanks
that's
for
great.
hosting.
All right.
We'll see you next match.
See you guys next match. Me versus Cyrade. Hopefully soon. So yeah, everybody take it easy.
Nice.
Good night. And thank you, everybody.
Good night to you.
Good night.
Night.